Welcome back to another week edition of NFL Crapshooters. Saw we missed you last week. I know everyone was probably bummed out. You didn't get to watch our picks, but Kofod, why don't you tell the viewers at home how we did?
Yeah, sorry, Paul. Sorry, Mom. I had the best week last week. We did our text picks through the group chat. I went 6-2, 75%. Nolan, not too bad either. 5-3, 63%. Troy, 4-3. Brett and Taylor down the middle at 4-4. And Mr. BetQL Papinchek was 6-7.
Oh, so Kofod does better behind the scenes, and John needs the lights and the action.
Yeah.
Not a surprise.
He's still doing well for the season. He's 43, 33-1 at 56%. Nolan, you're just above 500, 25, 23-1. Troy, you're right at 500, 23, 23-2. Taylor, you're a game below 500, 22, 23-1. I'm 21, 25-1. And Brett, you're 20, 25-1.
All right, we just need another good week. Last week was a decent week. Just another good week.
You know, I'm in last place again.
I moved ahead of you. I was in the bottom cellar for a few weeks.
Last place.
I think I was in last place last year too, right?
Yeah, and then you went on a run though.
Yeah, so this is the
worst.
worst.
Was that 2 years ago? Or was that 2 years ago?
It was last year too.
I think it was both years.
It's just the trend Brett goes on. Then Stu Feiner yells at him, and then he gets back on track.
He's like the Bengals. They start off slow, and then before you know it, they're in the playoff.
Wonder how much that stupid cameo was that he paid for.
Probably like $100.
Yeah.
Shit, what was I gonna say? Yeah, didn't the one week you went like 0 for 9 or whatever it was?
Week 1 last year, I got every pick wrong, I think. Then I think I got one right the second week or something like that.
That's just unheard of.
It was a bad start to the year,
yeah. All right, well, let's dive right into it. We're at a Thursday night. I don't know what to say about this game. Broncos versus Saints. Derek Carr's out.
Sean Payton revenge. That's what it is.
Sean Payton revenge game. That's right.
Like literally when Amazon did the promo for it last week, the headshot they used was Sean Payton. And then Bo Nix. Or no, not Bo Nix.
Was it Derek
Kamara,
Carr?
I think. No, I think it was Kamara.
Yeah. So revenge game. No, Broncos are favored by 2.5. Over under 37. Kofod, why don't you give me a stat? Don't need the weather.
Don't need the weather. Nice dome in New Orleans. Since 2019, when an NFL game total is 37 or below, which is this game, the under hits 73% of the time. Since 2010, Thursday night totals of 40 or lower have hit 74% of the time.
They're begging you to take the under.
Begging. Bo Nix.
37 though. Bo Nix.
Rattler.
How
long is Derek Carr out for?
Who cares?
I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. Who cares?
Spencer Rattler was fun to watch. I'll say that.
I watched a little bit of it. He did look good.
That Bucs.
I love how
crazy,
he said, I'm going to throw it to Chris Olave all the time. And then his first catch, he just gets.
Olave got a concussion,
A concussed. So there goes that. That plan went right out the window. All right, Kofod. Well, you get to lead us off.
Yeah. Sean Payton wants this game so bad. You know he does. He's going to downplay it, but my guess is they're probably going to cheer him, at least initially, and there'll probably be like a video and all of that. He brought him a Super Bowl.
He did.
And he defended the wall in the whole Rams NFC Championship fiasco and all of that. He was suspended a year. He went through a lot with the Saints.
He didn't get fired, right? He didn't get fired. He just
he left.
Quit.
No, he quit after Drew Brees retired. Yeah, which was a smart move.
Smart.
How Dennis Allen is still having a job is crazy. That guy's record is god awful.
They don't want to pay his buyout.
That's probably a good reason. That the ownership
They're
usually
still paying. Is it the same owner that's paying Zion? It's owned by the same team, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's the lady, right?
Yeah. Zion's taking all her money, so she needs to save it on football team.
Well, she'll have to save some more money because I think the Broncos win and cover this game. I'll take the Broncos minus 2.5. I don't even know if Bo Nix is going to throw for 100 yards. I'm going to stay away from the under/over, even though I gave those stats. I just think Sean Payton figures out a way to outcoach Dennis Allen, maybe get a defensive touchdown. Who knows? But they win this game. They win by 3 or more. So I'll take the Broncos minus 2.5. Sean Payton revenge game.
Yeah, screw it. I'll go with the stats. I'll go with the under. I think it's going to be a bad football game. Tough. Another tough Thursday night football watch. Kind of like, I don't think this year hasn't been as bad, but
No, like
That's
even
the-
49ers Seahawks it wasn't a close game at the end, but it was at least entertaining enough.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
They were scoring at least. A lot of times they never.
And Atlanta
Right.
and Tampa was an awesome game.
Yeah,
Right.
Atlanta Tampa was awesome.
yeah. So yeah, maybe this game comes back down to earth. Two rookie quarterbacks. Who I don't see a lot of promise from, so I'll take the under. Troy.
Yeah, I was between the under. I'll take the under too, just because Kofod. I was thinking under, and Kofod gave those stats. I think I'm actually going to go with the Broncos too. I'm going to take 2. There's game tape on Rattler now. I don't
Oh
think
yeah, lots of game
he's
tape.
gonna. The crazy thing is the Saints.
There's game tape on Bo Nix.
I'm just saying they hadn't seen him before. He scored 27 points in
Oh,
the
now
second.
they
Yeah,
know.
but Baker gave him like 3
Yeah.
scores by just throwing it to the other team.
Yeah, but yeah, I like the Broncos here, and the under.
All right, Brett.
Yeah. I'm also gonna take the Broncos, I think. I don't know why. Kofi talked me into it.
Yeah.
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 Sean Payton, that's it.
After the Derek Carr, who cares? You know.
give me
who cares?
Sean Payton over
cares?
Dennis Allen. Yeah.
Yeah, who
Who
cares?
cares? Take the Broncos. Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, not only is Olave out, but so is Shaheed. So, I mean, your rookie
He
quarterback
is.
missing your best 2. Honestly, they should just play Taysom Hill if he comes. If Taysom Hill's questionable, if he plays, I bet you gets at least that's the bet I want to make. Taysom Hill if he plays over 7.5 snaps at quarterback, but I can't. So
Or
it's
anytime
good.
touchdown.
Yeah, I'll just take Denver. Fuck it.
I
Bo
know
Nix
Ram
rushing
thinks.
yards. Bo Nix rushing yards. Taysom Hill rushing yards. Anytime touchdown.
Whoa.
Par-
Yeah,
parlay that.
little
Yeah,
SGP.
you got that
That's
nice.
little Thursday parlay, huh?
Yeah, because the thing is, if Hill doesn't play, it's supposed to be a wash, but you know they'll keep your money.
True.
Probably. Yeah.
All right, let's dive into Sunday. Which game do I want to do first? Let's do Lions at Vikings first.
Good one.
Lions, yeah, very good game. Lions looking hot. Just doing whatever they want against the Cowboys last week, scoring at will. They got linemen, not only catching passes, hook and ladder passes. They also got them lining up out wide,
Doing
going
routes.
down for passes.
Clown show. They clown the Cowboys. And that's with Hutchinson getting that horrible injury.
Yes. That being said, that does hurt them. Vikings are still undefeated. And they're favored at home, -1.5. Kofi, give me a stat for this game.
The Lions are 5-0 against the spread their last 5 games against the Vikings. However, those same Vikings are not only undefeated straight up, but they are also 5-0 against the spread so far this season.
Everyone keeps doubting them.
Yeah. Darnold.
Kofi, do you doubt them?
I do, because I'm going to ride with the
Lions.
Lions.
I figured.
I'm going to ride with the Lions and Matt Campbell. I was close to taking the over, but I'm going to stay away from that. I'll just take the Lions with the points +1.5. It could be a very fun game, especially with Hutchinson out. That's definitely going to be an adjustment for the Lions defense, which has looked pretty damn good at times, including, of course, against Dallas on Sunday. But the Vikings coming off a bye week, coming back from London, playing well. I'll stick with the Lions. Goff making some plays in the fourth quarter and that offense pulling it off. Give me Lions +1.5.
Yes.
I almost talked
This
myself in
is-
the over right there, but I'm going to
Over
just stick
makes
with the Lions.
sense.
Yeah, it
Hutchinson
does.
being out,
Yeah.
Vikings offenses looked very good. Had a little trouble with the Jets, but this is the point. This is like Sam Darnold does good for a couple games, kind of like we did in Carolina. Carolina was a little shorter window. Now he's got better players in Minnesota, but now it's like midnight, turns back into a pumpkin. This just seems way too easy, which makes me scared. But I am hammering the Lions on this.
Ooh, hammer.
Lions are a much better team, I feel like. Even without Hutchinson, I just feel like, and yeah, the Vikings defense has been good, but I just feel like this is where we're like, oh yeah, they're the Vikings. Troy.
Yeah, I don't know if they're a much better team than the Vikings because the Vikings haven't lost, but I do think I feel like I'm just going to keep betting against Darnold till he plays bad. So I'm gonna go the Lions too.
So you're doubting him.
Yeah, he's gotta have a bad game coming.
I mean, he did have a bad game against the Jets. I don't think he was great in that game.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, they look
That-
terrible.
Jets.
They don't get that
That's
pick
also the
six, they lose.
Right.
Yeah, Rodgers was off in that game. He probably blamed whoever for running the bad route in that game too.
Did you see who didn't show up to Jets practice today for personal reasons? Mike
Williams.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was
of
Mike
course.
Williams that would have showed up and fought him.
Well, they're trading him, aren't they?
They said
think now they
they're
are.
open for trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna get pennies on the dollar.
The Jets
Literally
are a
pennies.
fucking joke,
Steve
but we'll get to
Steve
them
Tasker
later.
said they might get a bag of footballs for him. That's the best they can get on WGR today.
That's a good one.
I mean, I would trade a practice squad player.
No,
For the
that's
Bill-
your
Bill?
development thing then.
Like
I don't know.
Shavers.
The Chiefs are gonna trade for him. He'll catch he'll have like
Chiefs
150
probably
yards
should
and 3
trade for
touchdowns
him.
in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Chiefs
Probably.
probably should trade for him.
Now they're going after Deontay Johnson.
He's actually good.
And he'll rip our
Yeah.
hearts out. Everyone's hearts out.
It's not a bad
Jesus.
idea. Do you think didn't Carolina just get him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I would
playing
say
well.
he's done the
since
last year of
Darnold-
his
Or not
deal.
Darnold. What's his name? Redhead.
Dalton.
Dalton. Andy Dalton. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dalton,
He's been
same
been
player,
playing
same
well
guy.
since Dalton's been in there. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean Dalton kind of looked like shit last week too.
Deontay Johnson still had a game.
Yeah,
So
Johnson
he
scored a
might need
touchdown. Yeah.
I mean Johnson probably likes the fact that Andy Dalton's playing. I do not think he wants Bryce Young to go back in.
But I think it's going to happen soon enough.
I
That's
think
enough.
it might happen too.
That's enough Panthers talk. But yeah, it'll probably happen soon enough.
I think it's probably going to happen too.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Good point.
If you have Deontay Johnson on your fantasy team, trade him.
What do you got for this game?
Me?
Did you already pick?
No, I didn't pick yet. Everyone picked the
Yeah, it's
Lions
your
so
turn.
far?
Mhm.
Everyone picked the Lions?
Take the Vikings.
Yep, I'm taking the Vikings. Just because everyone's picked the Lions.
Smart. That worked in the Chiefs Saints
Gay.
game.
How am I supposed to come back if I can't pick the same as you guys? I physically can't
Yeah.
come back. We picked the
Yeah.
same
You
game.
have to pick the Lions and the over.
Or the under.
Hey, give me the over too. I think Vikings in the over.
Get up on us twice as fast. Taylor.
Yeah, I think the over seems easy, so it's probably not. I think Flores will dial up some blitzes to get that statue back there moving around, and once he's moved around, he sucks.
Good point.
Darnold's going to turn into a pumpkin. This game, I don't think it might not get to 40.
Whoa.
I'll take the under.
All spread,
Flip
40 and a
that.
half. Probably a good little pay chunk.
I'm building this Mondo parlay if you haven't been.
Guys,
Oh, you haven't been listening.
I hope it hits.
All right. Let's get to the big Sunday afternoon game. We have the Titans coming to Buffalo to play the Bills. Will Levis, the meme master, just does something fucking crazy every week. Who knows what he's going to do next? Whatever he does is going to be bad, I feel like. Bills are favored by biggest favors of the week, right? 9.5.
Yes.
Biggest favorites of the week. Doesn't matter. We're not doing Survivor League anymore. Already lost that twice. Over under is 41. Kofod, give me a stat for this game.
Clear sky, 63 degrees, a little 5-mile-per-hour wind, and what I read, 0% chance of rain. So it seems like it's gonna be a nice day in Orchard Park. Enjoy your tailgate and all of that. And
Yeah,
maybe
we're
take
back, baby.
You're back, baby, and maybe take the over, because the total has gone over in the Bills' last 5 home games.
I would probably also take over on Tony Pollard's rushing yards, because the Bills can't stop a fucking nosebleed in the run game.
How Brees Hall didn't score on that touchdown, like
Crazy.
Taylor
That
Rapp
amazes me.
Was that Taylor
played the
Rapp?
game.
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah,
but
Taylor
like
Rapp.
Taylor Rapp
Saved the
won
game.
us the game.
when Brees
Guardian
Hall
helmet.
Three
Rapp-
times.
Brees
Three
Hall
Guardian
times.
helmet.
moved inside, and then it
Guardian
was so
helmet.
weird. Yeah,
How about the Guardian helmet?
Taylor Rapp was the player of the game.
him
What-
and Davis. Yeah,
Ray Davis, yeah.
Taylor
like-
Johnson.
Yeah. Ray
Josh.
Davis runs hard.
Those 4.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
good.
The thing I like most about that game was the physicality the Bills brought. And I thought Ray Davis really set the tempo in that first drive. Just like, I'm just going to go head first. And then obviously Rapp did his thing on defense. But we were more physical than the Jets were.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. The thing that I really hate about the game was there's a flag on every play.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna say
God.
before we
Yeah,
get
it
into
took
the
forever.
picks,
Oh,
Troy. Well, Taylor, were you at the game too?
No.
No.
Oh, so just Troy. How was the vibes in the stadium? Was everyone just getting fucking sick and tired of this football game second half?
Yeah, it was just like constant poos. And like we got to the point where after every single play, we're like scanning the field. Because you can't really tell there's a flag as quickly as on screen because it doesn't flash up there. So we're just like constantly looking around the flag and like, oh yeah, there's one right there.
Mm.
So it got like super old. Because you couldn't cheer for a play. Like you'd cheer and then
you
you'd be
knew
like,
it was coming back.
Yeah. Like something was
there's a flag in the commercial break.
Yeah, we
On
watched
Dawkins.
On DM
There's a
Dawkins.
huge-
Yeah.
Who's fighting the water boy? Who's fighting the water boy?
That was annoying too, because there was like a huge brawl and we saw a flag on the field and we're pointing at, we're like, I think that's a flag. And we're like, we thought it was gonna be on the Jets because it looked like they like started the fight. But then of course it was on the Bills.
Of course, it was on Dawkins getting in a fight with Waterboy.
Yeah.
He's got to pick one he can win.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But-
The offensive line played well. They were winning that fight.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I thought
They hate each other.
I thought
Defense-
the Bills were by far the much better team last night, or 2 nights ago. But it was just, I mean, you got the Hail Mary, obviously, the
Ugh.
stupid penalties like AJ Epinesa sack. That should have been a punt, easy punt. Nope, it's an automatic first down, and they march right down. I don't think they scored a field goal. They only got a field, or they scored a touchdown. They only got a field goal, right?
Yeah, because that was the Brees. Like 2 plays later was the
Nope.
Brees Hall run.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
And Rap got him. But like, still, it's like, what else can we do? Like, you're just giving the Jets every chance in the world. I mean, not that the Bills didn't get calls too, but holy shit, that was rough to watch. Rough for the sport.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NFL can't be happy with that. That crew should not do any type of big game, let alone playoff game this season.
Oh God, I hope not.
Yeah.
Well, Kofod, give me your pick for this game.
Too many points. I'll take the Titans
Oh.
plus 9.5. Besides, they lost to 16 to the Green Bay in week 3. Besides that, they lost to the Bears by a touchdown, the Jets by a touchdown. And then last week, a pretty good game. They lost to the Colts by 3. The Titans are better, at least on the field, besides Levis, than their record is. Defense is pretty good. Speaking of physicality, I think the Titans can bring some of that physicality. Levis will probably make a meme-worthy, stupid play at some point to help the Bills win. But I think the Titans cover. So I'll take Titans plus 9.5. Too many points. Once it's over a touchdown, I was like, take the Titans.
Fuck it. Give me the Bills, 9.5. Beat up on the lesser opponent, just like you did with the Jags, just like you did with the Dolphins.
Yeah, they could
Are we the new Cowboys?
I mean, yeah, Cowboys or Dolphins. You only beat up on the bad teams.
Is Pagula going to call in the WGR and threaten to fire the host?
That was
Probably doesn't know the number.
No.
Neither does Jerry. He probably had somebody call him for him.
Jerry Jones is losing it.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Like he
They
took
didn't
that
even ask him that
very
grievous question.
personally. Yeah, they're asking him like typical questions.
Yeah.
That's
Like a
like
radio should.
What are you gonna do about getting beat? And he's
All
like,
you had to do is say, "Yeah, we're gonna explore all options," like
Right.
like everybody says.
Yeah.
He goes, "Why don't you come to this owners meeting with me if you know so much? You could tell him what to do and how to do it." I'm like, holy fuck. Dude.
I'd say, "All right, tell me when and where. I'll be
Yeah.
there."
yeah, maybe you can learn something. Troy.
I'm gonna take the over. I think yeah, the Josh is hitting his stride or his like mid-season stride. I feel like here he's getting going. I still don't really trust our defense, so I feel like the Titans might score a few touchdowns, but I think our offense will click here in this game and we'll put up a lot of points. I like Kofod said, it's too big of a number, but I don't really feel like taking the Titans.
How many snaps is Cooper playing?
We'll see.
I think, Taylor, you were
know.
right in the chat. Just a handful of plays, maybe
Just
40,
send them deep.
50%. Yeah.
Try to give a
Just
couple
send them
easy
deep.
catches.
Yeah.
If
Send
Baker
them deep,
Mayfield got 2
expand the
days to
field.
prepare for a game when he was playing for the Rams, why can't Amari Cooper at wide receiver learn.
Yeah.
That's with
It's
Sean
rough.
McVay though. Like that's
Even-
an
yeah,
elite,
we
that's an
got
elite
Sean
Yeah,
coach.
it's even
Sherman.
tougher to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good,
We got the
good-
wrong
good,
Shawnee.
good
Joe
counter.
Brady. Joe
He's
Brady
a
runs like
quarterback.
5
He's a
plays.
receiver. He should be able to play. Goddamn receiver.
Just wait for Josh to run around and go deep. That's all you tell him. Just go out there and kind of like hover around, and then once Josh rolls out, just run as fast as you can down the field.
Yeah, I mean Devontae's gonna
Best
play
play in the
right for the
book.
Jets, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but Devontae already knows all the plays. He's been
That's-
learning them for 2 weeks.
That's true. Yeah.
That's
He's been saying that-
also
he
true,
knows-
but it's
he knows the
also
quarterback,
fantasy
yeah.
book.
He's got
Yeah,
Rodgers
Well, him and
back.
Aaron Rodgers have probably been going over the playbook for 2 weeks now.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
My
Yeah,
hamstring
now,
hurts.
He's probably
oh
doing
my
it right
God,
now.
his hamstrings all better.
A little better.
Been
All
working
better.
up with the Raiders trainers, and now he's better for
Better.
the Jets.
He's better.
He's been living at Rodgers' house.
Yeah, all they need
Probably.
is a Taco Bell and they're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna find that in Jersey, Troy. Right?
Huh?
Taco Bell in your house. You think he could find that in Jersey?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Taco Bell?
Big houses in Jersey.
Yeah, the commercial.
No,
that
like
he's
inside his
yeah.
house.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. What's
We're,
going on.
we're
I
off.
don't get it.
Devontae Adams. Devontae
Yeah.
Adams has those commercials where he has. a
No,
Taco
I
Bell.
know. But
No,
what
Brett
do you
has no
think?
idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, the
but you
commercial.
live in Jersey. I was just asking you, do you think
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no, it's not
Uh-oh.
just me. It's not just me. He's frozen.
Okay.
oh, so I'm frozen?
Yeah,
No,
you're
you're back
cutting
now.
out a little. Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Taco Bell did have a good tweet where they said home in Vegas is now for sale with the Taco Bell. That was a good tweet by them.
That's a good tweet.
You follow Taco Bell?
I just
Well, it went
the
viral.
algorithm. Yeah,
Algorithm. I gotcha.
it is my favorite fast food. So shout out Taco Bell.
Ugh.
Gross.
My number one. Yeah, I love Taco Bell.
I don't mind Taco Bell. You feel like shit after you eat it though.
Every time.
That's all fast food.
I actually don't. It's the
No.
one fast food I eat and I don't feel bad.
You're built different.
Brett, you got picked.
Yeah. Fuck it. Give me the Bills. Let's kick their ass. Let's party at home.
Wow. Love it. Taylor.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Bills. 10. I think they win. I don't think they'll win by much more than 10, but I think they come.
And do we have any
mean-
of Babinchek's picks?
Nope. You did not text me, so get him tomorrow or whenever.
Forfeits all the picks. Those are the rules.
Okay. Clip that.
It is in the rule book.
If he doesn't get them in right today, they're forfeited. The
Yeah,
game's like
that's
3
rules.
days.
That's how it's always been.
Yes.
Every
Has it
single
really?
time. No, you text your picks in last week.
Brett, that's why you're so far behind.
Everyone texted their picks in last week.
Or maybe it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but I think I did it on Thursday though. Didn't I?
It was
Yeah, you
after the
did.
show
You did.
ended. You did.
After the show ended, yeah.
Because after I looked at you guys' pick and then I picked and then I probably
Yeah.
Exactly.
I probably got two
that's
right.
why. That's
And
why.
I probably got 2 right.
All right, well, let's get into Sunday night. Oh,
No,
gonna
this
say-
game's got fascination now between Russell Wilson
Yes.
probably starting and then the whole Jets, Devontae, all that shit show. Like this
Yes.
game's fascinating now.
but I was gonna say it's kind of like a fraud watch game.
Okay.
But can the Jets really be frauds if they're already 2-4?
I think
Yeah,
they
at that
I
point
think
you're
so,
just
yes.
bad.
Only because all the losses have been close. So you can convince yourself, hey, just turn it around.
I
Oh,
think
you
if they
lost is
lose
lost.
if they lose this game,
49ers.
It doesn't
game's
matter
not
if you
close.
lose by
They're
an
in
inch or a
trouble.
mile.
they lose this
Still
game,
a
they're in
loss.
trouble.
Yeah.
And that Adams trade is basically worthless.
I mean, right now
Russell-
they're
Is
like
Russell Wilson starting?
It sounds like
Yes.
that's what it's
That's
trending towards.
ridiculous.
I
That's
agree.
ridiculous.
I agree. And it's not
dangerous.
I
not like-
want him to play so bad. I think it would be so funny.
yeah, that's the
He's a
entertainment
cook.
part of it. Yeah.
You know what it is what's their record? 4-2?
They're 4-2. They beat
Yeah, so
they beat up the Raiders.
Tomlin's
last
like, shit, I'm getting a little too good to be at like 500. I gotta like
Yeah.
dial
Yeah.
it back a little bit.
Yeah.
Put
get
in
that.
Rusty.
It just feels like with the Jets, you almost want a quarterback like Justin Fields. When a play
To
breaks
run.
down, he can use his legs. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what he did against the Raiders. Like he has not passed the ball well last couple of games, but he still got that run element. Russell doesn't have that element anymore. He hasn't had it for years.
How many quarterbacks
And he's
get
coming off a
benched?
calf injury.
Yeah.
How many quarterbacks get benched when they're 4-2 coming off a 19-point win?
So that's a great question. Yeah. For this Russell Wilson, not Russell Wilson in his prime, this version of Wilson.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
like
he's-
it's not like if Mitch Trubisky came in and won a bunch of games, you'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, we gotta go back to Taylor.
Tomlin's treating Fields like he's Cooper Rush and Russell Wilson like he's Dak Prescott.
Ooh,
Well, I mean, I think they might both be better than Dak.
Well, you know what I mean? Like it's just a given that as soon as Russ is healthy, he'll go back in.
yeah.
I think he's worried.
It's crazy
that,
to me. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so this
Anyway.
is tough because when you're trying to pick the game, you don't. If Russ is starting, shit. Kofi, I'll let you go though. Give me a stat.
It'd be a beautiful night in Pittsburgh. Clear skies, 58 degrees, a couple mile per hour winds. Under Mike Tomlin, the Steelers are 19-6-3 against the spread as a home underdog. That's a 76% clip.
He loves being a home dog.
He does.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, of course. This defense, you know, this is what's going to happen. Is TJ Watt is going to just
Kill
unload.
it,
Rodgers has been getting crushed.
Yeah. Like, I don't think
And
he played that bad on Monday. He just got beat up over and over again.
And TJ Watt's going to come in, break Rodgers in half, and then Devontae Adams is going to have to play with fucking Tim Boyle because he forced his way to the New York Jets.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be hilarious.
TJ Watt's so good.
So give me the Steelers. I know I'm skipping you, Cole.
No, you're good.
Just
You're good.
talked me into take the Steelers. Unless Russell Wilson's playing, then maybe not. But fuck it. Kopa, what's your pick?
I'm taking the under 38. I want this to be the ugliest game possible. I want Devontae Adams to struggle on offense. Oh, we think we got the answer. Nope, you're still the same old Jets. I want Russell Wilson to be terrible. Support Justin Fields. I don't know what Tomlin's doing with that decision. So give me the under, an ugly-ass game. I don't know who's going to win. I think I might lean the Jets, but I don't want to take the Jets the way they're playing right now. So give me under 38.
Actually, interesting that Taylor asked that question. What was Tyrod when we pulled him and put in Peterman and they got
against the
fucking
Chargers?
crushed?
That's a great question. Let me look that up.
I don't think we were this good, and I think we were coming off a bad loss. I think we just lost 47-10 to the Saints.
Did we? Maybe, yeah. See, that would make more sense.
I think
I
we had a winning
remember
record,
being
though.
excited for Peterman to play to see what he was like.
I remember being like, "What the fuck?" We
and
have
then
a winning record.
And then we kicked it off and it was over.
Mhm.
We were 5-4 going into that game.
Just 5-4.
Still.
Then we were 5-5.
But we were coming off a 47-10 loss.
We were all there to see in person too. Beautiful game. I'll never forget.
The LA game?
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
get
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
After.
Would we? Yeah, after.
Troy, what's your pick in this game?
I'm gonna go the Jets. I can't bet on Russell Wilson. I think he's gonna be
What if
terrible.
he's not playing though? He might not be playing.
Could
He's
be,
getting first team reps.
could be look this way. Yeah. Were you
Maybe
at
that's just
practice?
because they're like,
That's what he
Oh,
said.
"Hey, you haven't done this in a while. Let's make you
No,
feel
I-
good."
I haven't been down there to get sandwich and fries in a while, so I don't know what's going on down in Pittsburgh.
Same old shit, I'd imagine.
It's a fun town. I've had a lot of fun in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it was a good time. Brett,
I think I gotta take the Jets. They have to win this game.
they had to win last week.
They had to win in London.
No, they can't go
It
the
was
two.
had to be
for
the Broncos.
division. It was for
Hey,
the
If you fall to 2-5, I mean, you're not making the. I mean, they'd have to go on a pretty good run.
Every game from here on out is a must win. That's why I don't understand the Devontae Adams trade. Like you have to go.
That's why they had to do it.
I would say
You
every
have to
game
go
is must
like
win.
9-2.
I'm not saying
You
they're
have to
gonna
go
go
like
13-4.
9-2.
Well, you're just
Yeah, I
trying to
think
get a
they-
wild card at this point. I don't think. I mean, unless the
What do you
Wow.
think? So what they have
Never
to win
know. I guess you never
eight more
know.
games, right? Probably.
Maybe 9-8 gets you in. Maybe get that
The
last seed.
AFC?
No,
The
Yeah.
AFC isn't as good.
no, I heard somewhere if they win against the Steelers, they have a 67% chance to make the playoffs. Their schedule is really weak going down the stretch.
And ours is tough.
Is it?
Yeah, the Jets did have a front.
We should
load, tough
win
schedule,
the
yeah.
next
Who, the
4.
Dolphins, the Colts?
The
No,
Seahawks.
the
In
Niners.
Seattle isn't as easy as everyone's saying, but we gotta beat the
Seattle.
Titans first.
Also
The
frauds.
Patriots twice?
That
That's
one.
the
Oh
end
my
of the
God, the
year.
Patriots.
I mean, we always
Drake
lose.
May he might be cooking by then,
That's
Yeah.
true.
or he might be dead with that.
He might be dead. This is why they didn't want to play him.
Yeah, they just want to
die.
do him
I
dead.
got a bad number on that Vikings game. Man.
Taylor, you gotta pick this game still, right?
Yeah, so Talmud will be 26-3 at home as underdog when this one's over. Danger Russ is going to cook for 16
I
points.
heard
It's going to be 16-13.
Didn't you just call me out on him? You don't even know if he's playing, and now you're saying Dangerous is gonna cook.
I was
No, I
calling
didn't
you
say
out.
that. You keep
I
no one
was
calls
calling
you
you
out.
out.
You
But
asked
I
me if I was
did
at
hear-
practice.
He has to be starting because I heard that this week he's coming out with his new like slogan. Instead of Broncos country, let's ride. He's coming out with one for like the
Oh my
Steelers.
God.
Yeah,
Subway,
yeah.
Is
Subway,
it?
Subway
Yeah.
sandwiches in Pittsburgh.
Never
sandwich and
mind. Give me
fries.
the Jets.
He's come, so you know he's gonna start because he's coming out with his Pittsburgh. Let's weld or whatever he's gonna fucking say. I don't know.
Sandwich and fries. Let's ride.
That would be awesome if he said that
I hope
because he had that Subway sandwich commercial, the fucking weird ass fucking one. Where he's like,
it's
"You ever done anything dangerous?"
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I
It's
did
kind of
dangerous stuff too.
Yeah. It is a little dangerous
Appar-
to eat at Subway, probably.
Apparently, the new phrase is going to be "win the 7th," meaning go for the 7th Super Bowl for Steelers. They got
Oh
6
my
numbers.
God! Pick the
Win the-
Jets.
Yeah, I'm already seeing fans mock Russell Wilson's cringe-worthy new catchphrase for the Steelers as a headline.
Why does he have to do that? Like, I don't
Because
He's the
that's how he's wired.
cringiest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
win the
I've hated
7th.
him for years.
There's also another one that says he might also say "Here we go," since the Steelers have that "Here we go" Steelers like that's in the
Dak
song.
Prescott.
I thought
That's
that's
Dak
that.
Prescott.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah, did you hear like fucking the girl puking that video?
Oh, that
they
was
sent?
great.
And the,
The
and
guy
the
was
guys
dancing?
the
guy's
dancing.
She's
the
just
meme
puking,
I
right?
thought was like when you hear Dak Prescott say, "Here we go," when you're down by 40 and she's just puking.
I mean, Hanson is puking in the concourse. That's puking
Yeah.
everywhere.
I don't blame her. That was disgusting to watch.
Disgusting.
All right. God damn. All right, we got another Monday night doubleheader.
Yeah.
We got
Why do they keep doing this?
Well, Chargers
people watching.
Cardinals is only going to be on ESPN Plus.
oh well, I will not be watching that then.
I will be watching that.
Yeah,
I'll be
cancel
watching
it.
too.
I might have it
Plus.
actually.
They jacked the
But
price up.
it's too
I
annoying
got it for free.
going from my app to cable to my app to cable.
Bro, we should get that on the box, right?
Yeah, you got it in the box.
The box. All right. Well, Ravens at
Oh.
Bucks. Bucks plus 3.5 at home. Ravens look like a goddamn powerhouse. They are good. I don't know what happened in that Raiders game, but Jesus fucking Christ. They look
Yeah.
good now. 49.5 is the over under. Kofi, give me a stat for this game.
Nice night in Tampa, and they deserve it after the crap they went through with that hurricane. 77 degrees, partly cloudy, 10-mile-per-hour winds. Maybe this new slimmed down version of Lamar Jackson and then adding King Henry to it has boosted the offense because the overs are hitting. The Ravens are 5-1 to the over so far this season.
They look good. Well, Kofi, lead us off.
Yeah, I'm so tempted to take Tampa plus 3.5, but I think you nailed it, Nolan. The Ravens are a wagon right now, and as long as they don't really outcoach themselves, I think they'll win this game and cover the minus 3.5. Henry, Lamar doing their thing. Get Baker to throw a couple picks like he did last week against the Saints. I will take the Ravens minus 3.5.
Yeah, I mean, this is the best I've ever seen Lamar Jackson look. I mean, he won MVP last year, and I would not. This year, you're like, yeah, give it to him if it ended today.
Yeah.
Like he is playing
I
like
think
an MVP.
Henry would be the MVP.
I don't think so.
No, they give it to Lamar.
I know, but he should.
No, yeah. For sure.
Yeah,
He's got-
any
he's got more yards rushing than
non-quarterback
Will Levis
player,
has
I
throwing.
just strike from
Right.
the MVP voting because they're not going to win it.
More yards rushing than Will Levis has throwing.
Is that
That's
true? Oh my
hilarious.
For the year.
gosh. Now that's a good stat. There you go.
That's hilarious. Because I feel like Will Levis has started every game, right?
He
Yeah.
came out. They benched him for
Out last
Mason Rudolph when he got hurt.
He got
against
hurt.
the
The
Miami
Dolphins for a
game,
little
yeah.
bit, yeah.
Yeah, but he
The one
started
game they
that
won.
game.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
started
Yeah,
that
like-
game. Yeah.
A quarter.
Yeah.
So the one quarter he missed, that was the only game they won.
Good sign.
All right. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to take the Ravens too. They're too good. Baker's too up and down. Yeah. Give me the Ravens. Troy.
Yeah, I was tempted
He's
to go
gonna take
against
the
the
Bucks.
grain,
Gonna
take
go the
Bucks
Bucks.
too, but I don't
Do
think
it.
I
You
do
pussy.
think I am still gonna go against the grain though, because like the Bucks just had this huge offensive game, scored 51 points. Ravens have been scoring a lot, so I think I'm gonna take the under 49.5. The unpopular under in this, what is probably gonna be a shootout.
Brett.
But yeah, it's just the Ravens. I don't have really no other reason why. Give me the Ravens. They look good.
I agree. Taylor.
I will take the one weakness the Ravens do have is the strength of the Bucks, which is their pass defense. So I'm gonna take the over.
Yeah, I can't figure Baker Mayfield out.
I think he's good to very good at times. I think
Fun to watch.
I think we figured he's
Top 10.
yeah
That
on the
is
border of top
best.
10
Right now, yeah.
top 12 to be safe. Yeah, he's in that range. I think that's fair. I take him over Dak.
Oh,
Did you take him over Josh?
No,
are you serious?
no,
This
Josh
year.
is two. Josh
This
is
year.
two.
This
No,
year.
no,
You
This
can't
year.
just take
This
him
year.
over.
no,
Five
not
game
this year,
stretch.
not next year, not last year.
No year.
No,
Well, you were just saying, like, is he top 10? You're like, now, this year. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
There's no
Josh is
question.
two.
Josh is two. I'm giving my respect to Mahomes. Keep him one
who's
until
one?
someone. Mahomes.
Mahomes
Until
Mahomes
the,
done
Patrick
shit this
Mahomes.
year.
it's
and then
more of
shit
a
this year.
respect. He's got the crown. They're still undefeated. It's more of a respect thing than anything else.
Good point.
Somebody's
No,
got to
that-
beat him
that's-
in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's got the crown. You know,
And then Lamar will win another MVP.
But a crowd his ass, crowd his ass.
And he'll puke all over himself in the playoffs. And he'll say, what about Lamar?
okay.
I've never seen a guy who gets more credit for their team's ability to run the ball than him. Oh, guess what? The one time, they put the ball in his hands and tried to make him win the game. You can't do that. Oh, but he's the best
Yeah.
quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
He's
they
going
were-
off.
He
Shaming
threw
him.
it more than
He's
22
right.
times.
But Zay Jones did fumble it out of the end zone.
Flowers.
Zay
But yeah, I
Jones
know.
dropped-
Zay
Zay
Flowers.
Jones dropped the ball against Carolina.
I mean, I would put Lamar 3 right now. Like Lamar's a very good quarterback, just not in the playoffs.
You know, Joe Burrow has been playing very good, though.
Yes, the Bengals. That's a team I still think is going to make the playoffs, even with their record.
That's the team,
Not when they
Yeah.
lose to the Browns.
not
this
the
week.
Jets.
Oh,
The Bengals, probably. What do you say?
Not
And
if they lose
the
the
Browns.
yeah.
Lose to the Browns.
Browns. They're trading
Where's-
the house. They're selling the house.
Yeah, I got
Where's the game at? Is it in Cleveland or in Cincinnati?
Matter.
I think it
Yeah.
kind of does. It is in Cleveland.
Yeah,
Ooh,
getting 6 at home.
I
Hey,
could see if
They were
Cleveland
my free money
loses,
bet last week. Yeah.
If Cleveland loses, I could see them like trading Myles Garrett to Detroit or something.
Wow, that would be
No.
if that happens, Nolan. I'll give you $50. That's
I
a
don't know if they
mean,
go that far.
Hutchison just got hurt. Lions are gonna. He seems like a Dan Campbell kind of guy. He probably wants to get the fuck out of Cleveland.
yeah.
You're trading him to an NFC team. It makes
But
sense.
But Myles Garrett's got to get ready for Halloween. Put all the decorations out in his front yard. Like You're gonna have him move in October. That's tough.
Hey, it can
When's the
wait.
trade deadline? When's the trade deadline?
It can wait
After
till,
week
it
nine.
can wait till after Halloween if they want
Okay,
to.
okay, there we go. There we go.
Let him have his party or whatever.
Look at
Yeah.
hot take. When it happens, we come back to this recording and I'll tell everybody.
That's a hell of a hot take. Yeah.
I mean, it
How
depends on
long-
his
Are you
contract.
going over under Halloween? You gonna put any stipulation
No,
on
my
that?
over under is the trade deadline.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Not before Halloween.
Maybe. Probably.
Maybe.
I also give a fuck about Halloween. All right, did everybody pick this game? Taylor, you picked?
Yeah, we got all the picks.
Which game?
All right.
The Ravens game.
Oh yeah.
Chargers at Cardinals. Cardinals kind of look like shit.
Cardinals did with the
Marvin
Cardinals
Harrison?
too. They beat
Marvin
the 49ers
Harrison,
and then played terrible against
concussion?
Green Bay.
Yeah, concussion?
Does he?
He might.
Yeah, he
It's him
did.
and
He got
Malik Neighbors.
Marvin Harrison.
I
Jr.
don't know.
got a
I don't know if he's
concussion.
in the protocol still or what's going on. but
He went out for a concussion last week.
Yeah,
So
but
Josh
Monday,
is back 6 plays later.
extra day of rest. Maybe you can play
Hurt his ankle,
chest,
chest and ankle.
not his head though. Everything but his head.
Yeah. So yeah, concussion protocol. Like Yahoo 3 hours ago, likely to miss first primetime game.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, Chargers you're coming off a good win, I guess.
Yeah.
Cardinals look like shit. Home dogs, 2.5 point favorites. The Chargers over unders 43.5. Kofod, what do you got for this game? As a stat,
Because it's a dome. I mean, it's retractable roof, but weather won't affect it if they have it open, I imagine. Total has gone over in 9 of the last 11 Cardinals home games.
has gone over.
It's gone over.
When's Call of Duty come out?
Oh, I don't know,
Soon,
but
'cause I keep
but
seeing all the promos
he
for it, yeah.
agreed to like, isn't he like
Doing
an
something.
ambassador for them now?
Something,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
something
a
like that.
spokesperson.
Shit. So their season's done. Ko-Fi, what do you got?
October
for
20
for this game?
October 24th is the release date, so we're not there
sucks.
yet.
One more week.
Though he
One
probably
more
will, though he probably gets an
One
early
week.
I don't
release of
know.
it.
Oh,
Don't they get
definitely
it?
gets
Yeah, they
early.
definitely get an early release, right?
Especially if he's like an ambassador. Yep.
Yeah,
Keep
this is a
that in
pick.
mind, Ko-Fi.
Well, this is a pick I'm going to change on the fly because I was all ready to say, man, this can be an over game, fun game on ESPN Plus. To me, this is the perfect game to put on ESPN Plus because how many fans are going to be outraged they don't get this game? Even though I do think it could be a fun game, but I'll take the under because not only is Harrison looking like he's going to be out, but quietly, very, very quietly, Quentin Johnston has had a very good season for the Chargers. So
Yes. He
far.
has.
But he did get hurt Sunday against the Broncos. He hasn't practiced yet this week. So with all that in mind and how Harbaugh likes to grind out games, I will take the under 43.5.
How's Lad McConkey doing?
Decent.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
think
has his
he's the leading
moments.
receiver,
Yeah.
Is he?
which isn't saying much, but
How's guy from Carolina? Forget. How's he doing?
He got a touchdown last week.
Okay.
He has a couple moments here and there, but he hasn't. I don't think he stat wise he's put up that much yet.
Yeah, McConkey is the leading receiver.
He is? Fuck.
19 catches for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns.
19
2
catches.
Two touchdowns.
2 tutties.
not exactly
two,
fair. Not exactly fair.
219 yards?
19 catches for 219 yards, 2 touchdowns.
How many yards does Keon have?
So you
I
don't have
don't.
19 catches.
But one of his catches was like for 50 yards.
Yeah.
That was the best play.
He has 2
Uh,
touchdowns.
I don't know. I can't see it all.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Stats aren't available.
Is Ricky Pearsall still shot? Is he coming back?
He's got
I forgot about him. Yeah.
200. He's got 12 catches for 201 yards
Okay.
and 2 touchdowns.
It's not too bad.
Just comparing our rookie to
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
else's rookie.
Sure.
God. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Chargers.
Harbaugh's got him. What'd he come up from last week? He was sick. Came out of the game.
Got a
Yeah, he went to
flutter
the
in
blue
his heart.
tent. Yeah.
Got a flutter in his heart or something.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
but
he
didn't he
did.
come out with a different pair of pants on though?
He did.
He
So
pooped
there was
his
some-
pants?
Blue pants.
Very
And
much
blamed it
possible.
on his heart.
And then after the game, he
No.
said the only way he could stop coaching is if his heart stopped. That's it.
It almost did.
Yeah.
So he's never gonna stop coaching until he dies? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
That's
Forever.
basically. So yeah, the players are gonna be playing for him in his fucking shit pants. Chargers.
I didn't hear that rumor. So you think he pooped his pants?
He did
He
change his
came
pants.
out with a different
Yeah.
pair of pants on.
Yeah.
So it happens when your heart messes up, you poop your pants?
You just lose all bowel control.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna stop coaching if he poops his pants either.
I think he pulled a Paul Pierce.
Just get a wheelchair.
Just went into the blue tent, said somebody needs to give me a new pair of pants now.
I think he,
But
think he
don't tell
pooped-
anybody.
you think he took a big dump in the blue tent? Like just a big.
No, I think
I mean, they
Harbaugh's
weren't
such a
even the
football
same color.
guy that
They
he was
weren't
like, I
even
need to go in the
color
blue tent because I'm
pants.
not feeling good right now.
You can't poop in the tent.
I mean,
pooped his
Yeah, that's
like,
why you
pants.
need new pants. Keep up.
get a dog bag, clean
No,
it up.
but Brett
Like a
said, do you
human.
think he pooped in
Where
the
where are these extra
Pants.
pants? These extra pants just laying around? in
No,
case
he
pooped
had his pants on when he walked into the
He went to the
locker.
locker room. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he came back
Oh.
out. He
Oh,
missed,
okay.
Yes.
he missed some of the first
Because
quarter.
he pooped
yeah.
his pants. He had to go in the locker room get a new one.
I thought you meant he went in the blue tent and came out in new pants.
Now that would have
No.
been great. Yeah.
That'd be some Houdini shit there.
I gotcha.
All right. Troy, who are you picking in this game?
I'm gonna go with Harbaugh too. I like the Chargers.
Great. Me too.
Cardinals stink.
Brett.
I'm also gonna take the Chargers, I think. Just cause, and now that I found out he pooped his pants, I gotta take the Chargers.
Usually it goes the other way. You're going for the poop pants guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for poop pants, I think.
All right. Taylor.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna take the Cardinals. Points at home. I'll take it.
Probably gonna win.
It's what the Cardinals do.
Yeah,
they have a
probably.
great game, then they
And the
play flat,
Chargers,
then they have
like-
another good game.
You're right.
And this is the kind of game that the Chargers like lose.
Not with
But I'm just gonna
Harbaugh.
bank that like Harbaugh's there now and
He changes
it's gonna be a
the-
different
That's what I was thinking.
different mindset there. All right. Bonus game.
Oh, also the
Yeah.
Chargers got Eli Apple, didn't they?
Ooh.
Cardinals.
There you go. Cardinals.
I think he's on the practice squad, isn't he? Is he?
I mean, the Chargers are all beat up on defense.
They are, yeah.
That's why they
Does
got
Joey-
Harbaugh.
he's
Does
always
Joey
hurt.
Bosa ever play?
He's
No.
always hurt.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The only
How
reason
much are they paying him for 2 games a fucking year?
Yeah, he never.
It's worse than
plays.
Von Miller.
the only reason
Hey,
I knew
does Von
that
come
Eli
back
Apple
this
was
week?
on the
No,
Chargers.
it's
That was only his second game.
Yeah.
No, it was his third.
He didn't even
But
try to
that's it.
appeal it.
I think
Just
the blessing.
I think he knew, like, you just got to set these out and then come back quietly.
Ah, you gotta fight. Lie, deny, till
I
the
think
end.
it's a blessing
Okay,
in disguise.
okay.
He got his groove back. Then he gets to rest up. Then he gets his groove back again. He's gonna come back and dominate.
Love it.
Puts his groove back, rests up, then gets his groove back again.
Well, no,
Yeah,
he gets to
maybe.
rest up now. You know, he's getting a little achy. He gets to take a break.
I like it. Yeah.
I'll buy it.
We have to. We have to buy it at this point. What else do we have?
Can't sell it.
Bonus college game.
Yeah, that's a good one. Another top 5 matchup with these super
Another
conferences now.
Georgia game.
Yeah.
Super conference.
Georgia versus Texas. Number 2 versus number 1.
5
Mine
versus
is
1.
moved. Oh, sorry. They used to be number 2.
Yeah.
Number 5 versus number 1. Texas is -5. Line is moved, right?
Yeah, it was 3.5
2,
every day
3.
I was looking, and then literally when I text you guys, I was like, "Whoa, 5!" So someone like really likes Texas.
I don't blame him.
No.
Over unders 56. Kofi. Give me some stats.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot one in Austin. It'll be 80 degrees, 7-mile-per-hour winds, maybe a little rain, 10% chance. How about this first stat? Georgia will be an underdog for the first time in 50 games.
50?
50.
What?
50. That's crazy.
50?
Yeah, 50.
How many games are in a season?
Wow.
12 now with the playoff. If you win 13, 14 at the most. Now with this expanded playoff, it'll be more, but
It's like
yeah.
4 years?
Yeah. Since maybe like 2020 at Bama
More
will
than
be the
4
last time they
years.
were underdog. Yeah.
Well, you got Boldy.
Give me the guess. And Steve Sarkisian is 2-8 straight up and 4-6 against the spread in his career versus top 5 teams.
Well, Kopad, let's
So
hear your
how
pick.
many times did he have a top 5 team?
Well, the Texas Washington Sugar Bowl, that would have been the last one, and he lost that one. I was all ready to take Texas minus 3.5, and Texas is the better team. I might lose it by a half point if Texas wins by a field goal, but once it went to 5, give me Georgia. Georgia needs this game. They lost at Bama. I don't know if they can make the playoff with 3 losses in a regular season, as tough as their schedule is. And Georgia has looked pretty damn good since that Bama loss. It's kind of very weird. Bama won that game. Bama has looked like crap since, and Georgia's looked much better. Georgia can certainly win this game, so I'll be happy to take Georgia with 5 points. I could see this being a field goal game either way. Give me the dogs.
Texas.
Ooh.
In Texas. Playing good. Playing great.
They're playing. They deserve to be number 1. Absolutely.
Georgia, yeah, they played good, but they lost to Alabama. Alabama maybe is not as good as everybody thought.
They beat Mississippi State by 10. They're the worst team in the SEC by a mile.
Who?
Georgia.
Mississippi State's
Georgia.
terrible.
And Kirby pushed one of the Mississippi State players. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'll take Texas. In Texas. Texas spread.
Mississippi State lost by like 30 to Toledo.
Ooh.
Toledo.
And
who
Nolan,
just got crushed by UB.
And Nolan, to support your argument, in these huge primetime games, the home teams generally have won. Oregon beat Ohio State, Bama beat Georgia.
Yeah,
even our Tennessee Vols lost to Arkansas. Like LSU beat Ole Miss last week in LSU. So these home teams have done well in these big games.
Right.
I'm gonna take the over. And as you guys know, I'm a sharp
Not
when it comes
good.
to college football.
Yeah.
Not good at all.
Is that
Yeah, Kopad, did you give us our records?
I don't
College
count this
records?
as the college bets. This is a bonus game. So
College,
we'll get to that
that's right.
segment
Bonus.
next. Yeah. Bonus.
bonus?
That a bonus. It's the bonus
Throw me
round.
Throw me a
Troy's
freaking
due.
bonus here.
But Troy's due, but it's
Yes.
definitely going under. Definitely going under.
That is a big number, 56.
Yeah, it's going under. Yeah. Way under. All right. Brett.
Who's playing? Manning?
No, Quinn.
Quinn's back.
He was bad for the first couple series against Oklahoma, but once he got the rust off, he was fine. They dominated Oklahoma.
Okay, give me Texas.
Texas forever. Hook 'em.
Texas forever.
Taylor.
Playing at home.
Ooh, okay, love it. Everyone picked Texas.
Now you.
No, that's why I love everyone else picking Texas.
What time's that game? What time is that game at?
Prime time, 7:30
Prime
Eastern,
time.
ABC.
Okay.
Obviously,
Nice.
4:30 out here.
At 7:30 at night?
You're gonna be sleeping.
Yeah, from my bender that starts at 10 a.m.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You're going on a bender on Saturday?
I do most of it.
It's supposed to be a nice day here. I don't have any plans, but
No, we're going to.
apple picking.
You're going to the thing on Friday, right?
I was planning on it. I told Brad I should be there.
And he's
unless
doing
Kevin at work.
Saturday morning. I guess Eric Wood's reading a book to the kids, so we're gonna go to that.
Oh, I'll probably skip that.
And then there's Boo at the Zoo if you want to go to that.
Boo at the zoo.
Yeah,
Boo
you
at the
told us
Zoo?
you told us you were going to dress up as the clock from Beauty and the Beast
Oh yeah, I did.
because
Oh, yeah.
Olivia's going as Belle.
Yeah, well, you will. Yeah, you want to let me be the candle, or why was I going to be
No,
the
I
clock?
didn't say that. I don't know. You said you always liked the clock. All right. Let's get into, well, now it's our official college.
Yes, this is the official college bet.
Now,
Yes.
go 5. You can give us our stats.
Yeah, last week, couple winners, couple losers. Let me do the winners first. Taylor, good one. Georgia Tech -4. Carolina, They lost. Carolina lost to Georgia Tech by touchdown, 41-34. They gave up a 70-yard run late in the game. Good one on that one. Brett, BYU is a wagon in the Big 12. Undefeated. You had the -3 over Arizona. They got that Jewish quarterback. They are dominating. They killed Arizona 41-19. Easy winner. I had Jeremiah Smith, the true freshman wide receiver for Ohio State, anytime touchdown against the Ducks. That hit +105. Too bad he had that pass interference on himself late in the game. That probably cost Ohio State a chance at a field goal, plus the dumb play by the quarterback. On the flip side, some losses. Troy, Bama -21.5 was never had a chance from the kickoff. Bama was lucky to win that game. They only beat South Carolina by 2. Papinchek, I was high on Tennessee a lot too, but they have faded really bad. He had Tennessee -14.5. They were lucky to win by 6 points in overtime over Florida. And then Nolan, I think I understood why you took it, because usually Texas, Oklahoma, you get close, wild games. Yeah. Oklahoma +14.5. They stink. Their offense is terrible. I think that quarterback's bad. Texas killed them 34-3. So on the season, Brett and Taylor are both 4-2. Pinchek and I are 4-3. Nolan, you're 3-4. And Troy, give yourself some credit. You texted that you were 0-6 going into last week. You were 0-5 going into last week.
Well,
you
I was counting the Alabama Georgia game that I also got wrong.
Okay, so now 0-6 on official college bets.
Oh, he's due then.
Yeah.
I got a bad one.
So Kofod.
Yeah, let me get this going. You got a bad one, Troy. I think I can one up you. Props for this one. Florida State fans. Florida State fans.
Why'd you have that pillow?
My sister got it for me like Christmas a couple years ago. So I like the poop emoji. So there you go.
There you go.
Florida State fans, whether it's the original fan who tweeted it and then never lived up to it, or this new guy, no one's gonna have to drink or eat any type of poop in a red Solo cup this Friday night. I know Florida State's bad. I know they're only 1-5, but I saw enough from Brock Glenn, 2 weeks ago, the new quarterback. DJU's out for the season. Goodbye, good riddance. He did just enough against Clemson as the game went on. He got a little better and better. I was like, okay, we can at least beat a team like Duke. I think Duke's a little flat, their record's a little too nice for what they actually are. I think this Florida State team can beat Duke on Friday. It is at Duke. I get that, but no, there's no poop, no red Solo cups. Nope. We're going to have celebration drinks. Florida State is going to win on Friday night. Give me Florida State money line +130 to win at Duke Friday night. Underdogs have been doing very well in college football on Friday nights this season. Florida State continues that trend.
Was bringing out all the props.
Yeah.
What happened to DJ?
Shoulder, and now they're talking that he might get an 8th year of eligibility. Please not at Florida State. Go somewhere else.
Wait, isn't Cam Rising? Isn't he going to get redshirted again too?
They got to kick these guys out. Make him go to D2 or something.
But Rising, before the season, said he didn't want to do another year of college, and it didn't sound like Kyle Whittingham, the Utah coach, was too thrilled about it either. I think they're ready to move on from Rising.
Van Wilder quarterback, man.
Yeah.
Freaking nuts.
Yeah, since Kofod kind of it's tough because they both kind of look bad now. But Alabama versus Tennessee, yeah, I'm gonna take Alabama.
Okay,
they're playing in Tennessee, but I feel like they lost this game last year, right?
2 years ago at Tennessee. That was that epic game. Yeah.
So, little revenge game for Alabama coming in here. They got to keep winning. Try to take the SEC. So,
what do you got as Alabama. A number?
2.5.
2.5.
Alabama's favorite.
You know what? I would rather be Bama with a defense that looks bad right now than Tennessee with an offense that looks bad. Because to me, I think you can fix up defenses in college a little more than offense. I'm very surprised how bad Tennessee's offense has been the past couple of weeks. Nico starting to look like a freshman that's a little overwhelmed so far.
Yeah, good for me. Troy.
I'm also going with the Friday game. I'm gonna go
Purdue,
Oregon -7.5 against the Spoilermakers.
Nothing like
I'm not trying to keep my streak alive.
Yeah, because I was
That
about
was
to
the
say
biggest chalk pick there is.
that's a classic sleepy Friday night. West Lafayette. You just beat Ohio State last week, and
Step it in it.
And it's the
No.
spoiler makers.
Yeah.
It's only
So you're
28.
trying to lose.
Yeah, I want to keep my streak going.
Fade yourself.
Yeah, fade yourself.
Because Owen
Yeah, that's
whatever
true.
looks better than 1-8 or
That's
whatever.
true. That's true.
Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna go back with Navy and I'm gonna take the over 54.5 Navy Charlotte. High score.
Over?
Points. Baby, points.
Navy puts it up in offense. Yeah, and Charlotte, I think,
Charlotte's-
is 2-0 in American so far, so that could be a fun game.
Navy and Army are both so fun to watch.
So I don't know if you heard this scenario. If Navy and Army are both undefeated, they both have to play Notre Dame. So that's, we'll see if that happens. But if they both go undefeated, they would actually play the conference championship game in the American the week before the Army Navy game.
They play twice.
And that game, the first game, the conference championship game, could actually decide who gets into the playoff. That scenario actually happened.
They could play twice.
Yeah. With the second game technically not meaning anything, but it would actually, for those players, mean even more.
But they just say it's a one-time, just one game. Let's just wait and play it the next week.
Nah, they want that money. Had the school gets the host.
Well, they also
conference
do all
title
the
game.
seating and stuff the week
Before
before
the Army Navy game.
So they
Yep.
can't.
Oh my God, they hate the troops. That's why.
I think
No, they
Big
love the
Cat,
troops so much we get get it 2 weeks in a row.
Big Cat was
They hate,
saying
no, they hate the troop.
Big Cat was saying on the podcast that it'd be the greatest story in sports history if Army or Navy won the national championship.
Yes, I'm with that.
That would
Yeah,
be
in this system, yeah.
insane.
Yeah. The first 12-team playoff, Army wins. Be
And
great.
they don't do the transfer portal, any of that. So
Right.
like this is
all
like
their
legit,
linemen are like 200 pounds.
this is like legit old school college football. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Uh,
anybody can just transfer to Navy. Like, you can't just do
Wait,
that.
can you go from Army to Air Force to Navy? Can you transfer within those three schools?
Oh, maybe you could do
I
that.
don't think you could even do that.
I don't think they'd want you. They hate
I
them so much.
Yeah.
Army.
I think you got to sign up once they get, well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
those
don't
three.
know how it works.
It's those three schools in Clemson. You can't do the transfer portal for those four. That's the rules.
Clemson, yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's a perfect segue into my pick. I will take Army minus 15.5 against the Butt Pirates from East Carolina.
Oh, very nice.
Army just murders every team they play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15.5. Crush them.
they
Yeah,
killed
like,
UAB last week. Yeah.
That's what I would have picked if I wasn't trying to lose.
That's not a good sign, Taylor.
Yeah, so that might not be a good sign for you.
But you didn't pick it.
Yeah.
But I
But he
did.
didn't. All right. That takes us to the best portion of the show. We have our free money bet of the week. Kofod. Tell us how we did last week.
Couple losers, mostly winners. Let me do the losers this time first. Brett had the Cardinals plus 4.5. The Packers
Loser.
killed them in Lambeau, winning by 21, 34-13.
Yeah,
And I
that's
get
good.
the rationale
I fucked
Papinchek
up.
had. You effed up. Papinchek had Josh Allen for 40 plus rush yards at plus 110. In the end, he had 9 carries for 18 yards. So did not come close to getting to that 40 plus yard rush mark. But I understood the logic behind it.
The last one was crucial. Great
Yes. Yes.
run. Threw it up
absolutely.
in the dirt.
That's the one that mattered the most. So those were the
Okay.
losers. Now let me give some winners out. Taylor, this was a really great one. Chargers Broncos over 35. It ended up hitting at 39. Like, how many people were taking the over in that game? So good pick there. Troy, the Bears killed the Jaguars in London, 35-16. Caleb Williams starting to look like the real deal now. Nolan, this was an easy one for you. Buccaneers minus 3.5. They end up killing the Saints in the second half, win 51-27. And then they didn't win, but they were more than a touchdown underdog. And so far this season, teams that are usually more than a touchdown underdog have been covering. I had the Browns plus 9.5. The Eagles should not be more than a touchdown favorite against anybody the way they are playing. Eagles 20, Browns 16. So I cashed that one home. On the season, Taylor and I are the leaders in free money at 4-2. Troy is right behind us at 5-3. Brett and Nolan are 4-3, and BetQL is 2-4.
Well, Kofad, what do you got in store for a free money pick this week?
Yeah. There's some good games. There's one that I didn't put on the card only because I knew, we want to get out of the show eventually. Packers Texans is a hell of a game for Sunday. Possibly a Super Bowl rematch. If not this Super Bowl, maybe in the next couple of years because they got both young quarterbacks. I'm going to take the over. I looked at the weather. It's going to be 70 degrees, sunny in Lambeau. So no worries about, terrible wind or cold or anything like that. Even though Nico's out, that's all right. I still can see the over hit in this game. Give me Packers Texans over 47.5 points.
Houston was in the Super Bowl?
I could see them get into the Super Bowl, sure.
Oh, I thought you said rematch.
No, I could see these two teams
I
being
get
a
what you're
possible Super
saying.
Bowl match. Like, yeah.
Gotcha.
I might have.
I thought you meant if they got there, it'd be a rematch from an old Super Bowl.
No, my bad on that. No.
Yeah, so I kind of alluded to this earlier, but I feel like Seahawks are on fraud watch. I think Geno is been very good the last couple of years, but I think it's kind of catching up with them. And I think that the Falcons, they are doing the everybody eats how you're supposed to do it with a bunch of good players. So Kyle Pitts is more involved. I think he had like 70 yards last week, a good amount of yards the week before. Drake London's playing good again. He's scoring touchdowns, getting yards. Hell, they're focusing their offense around like Ray McLeod for crying out loud, but they're getting them the ball.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is kind of finding his groove. Bijan's there too.
Crumpler.
Yeah. So got a good kicker. Better than ours.
Young Ho.
So yeah. So yeah, -3, taking the Falcons, free money, guaranteed. Lock it up. Troy.
I am going to take the under 43.5 in the Raiders Rams. The Raiders just watched their superstar wide receiver go.
True.
The Rams haven't been scoring much at all this season.
Is what's his face quarterbacking for the Rams again? McConnell? Is that his name?
Yeah, AOC.
AOC, yeah. If I see the Rams are a 6-point favorite or 6.5. If that was like 3 or 4, I would have hammered the Rams. I McVay off a bye week. The Raiders are a joke of a franchise. I don't know why O'Connell's starting. I would pick the Rams, but I don't like 6s a lot.
I
Maybe
hear that
tease
all the Giants fans are clamoring for them to trade for Matthew Stafford.
Why would the Rams do that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Draft capital.
No, they're not doing that.
What's next? They're going to trade for Josh Allen? Hey, why not trade for Patrick Mahomes?
They tried doing that last year. They were like, how much do you want for Josh Allen? And we were like, 22 first-round picks. And still no.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
As I said, 22 first round picks.
For the next 22 years.
I would
Double
want
it.
more. I would
No,
do
Double
because
it.
Josh
your
Allen's
first,
on their
second-
team, we're gonna be getting the 30
So
first
if you got like their first, second, and third for the next 5 years,
No.
first, second, and third.
No.
that's
Not enough.
I mean that's that you would need a more
Just
bulk
get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
because then you
but
could trade up to get
True.
the next
Then
great
you could have like
quarterback.
3 first-rounders in 1 year.
Yeah, and you can trade up to get whatever quarterback you want.
Yeah.
But we'd have to be in bad shape for us
That's
to
still like
consider
a
that.
crapshoot. You never know. Like last year probably would have been a good year to do it.
No, I
This
mean
past
like
draft.
if we've like fallen apart and he's all we have left, and it's time to rebuild.
Yeah.
Right.
Brett.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the over in the Browns Bengals 41.5.
Ooh, that was what I was gonna take.
Were you?
What- What's the number?
It was one of the
41
best
and a
odds
half.
I haven't made
41 and a
money.
half, I'm seeing. I mean, the
Yeah,
Bengals are averaging
Bengals,
like
good
38
offense.
points themselves, aren't they?
Yeah,
last
but,
two games?
but they have a terrible defense.
And Burrow always struggles against the Browns, doesn't he? Garrett's
Oh,
kind
that's
of his.
true. And the Browns, they're not going to score.
They haven't scored over 20 all year.
No, they haven't.
And now they just lost their best receiver.
And Deshaun Watson is 0 and 26 on the last out of the last
Wait,
three.
Troy, did you take the Rams or the
Third down.
under in that game?
The under, because the Rams have only scored over 20 once.
Oh, that's two.
You guys are
Okay.
taking all Taylor's free picks.
Who's playing quarterback for the Colts?
It should
It
be Flacco.
Flacco,
Yeah.
but it might
Should-
not be.
Yeah, should be.
Because what do you do if they're them? Because you're at the point
Flacco.
you're like, we could win some games and make the playoffs. But do we want to try
Flacco
to
might win
develop our-
back-to-back comeback players of the year.
Fuck
What's
it.
he coming back from? Being
Retirement?
doubted?
Retirement.
Richardson was full practice today, for what it's worth.
He didn't retire from last year.
Well, he was sitting on his couch, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he was on a team to start the season. But he didn't retire officially.
All right, fuck it. Give me the Commanders -8.
I was gonna do that one too.
I almost took the Panthers.
Panthers?
Because
Jane Daniels.
that's a
looks
big. It's
good.
actually a big game for Washington because they can take a big step in that division.
Yes.
I
think
mean,
they
and the
already have.
Panthers like put on a good
But
show, but
big step.
they're like
Bigger,
the
big
Washington
stuff, yeah.
Generals. It's fun. It's a cool game. But then they always just kind of get beat by. They never cover. I don't think they've covered. Have they covered all year?
I don't know.
I mean, they've looked better with Dalton, but or the one
mean,
game
they
they won.
won.
is
They
Dalton.
won.
Yeah,
They
the
won
Raiders
the one
game would
game.
have
Beat
been
the
one.
Bucks.
Yeah. Beat the Raiders. Yeah.
They beat the Raiders. That's the
That
only
was the
game.
radio show.
But they're 1-5 against the spread.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I imagine they'll score a couple touchdowns, but at the end they'll fucking lose.
Yeah,
like
you might be
35
onto
to 17.
something. In their losses, they lost by 37-23. That was with Bryce Young. With Dalton, they've lost by 10, 26, and 18. And I watched way too much of that Carolina Atlanta game. Like it was actually somewhat entertaining. And then the
yeah.
final score, they lost by 18.
Yeah.
So that
What's the
kind of gets your
point
point. there.
differential?
Oh,
Bad.
It's
Really
gotta be
bad.
terrible.
Well, they did beat the Raiders by like 16.
Okay, so that takes
The
out
chips,
the last
the
game.
chips into it a little bit.
Oh,
So
you want
now
to take a
they're
guess?
only minus-
Take a guess, Nolan. What's the point
Okay.
differential? for-
111.
111? I was gonna say like 80.
Minus 100 exactly.
Oh shit.
Taylor won.
The
Yeah.
closest.
No, you can't overbid. This is Price is Right.
That's the most
What team
bullshit
is in
rule that's
second?
ever
What
been
team is in
invented.
second?
For point
What?
differential, for the worst point
For
differential?
the worst. What team's in second?
In like an entire season?
So far this season. Yep. I'm just looking at
Oh,
the
just
standings.
I the Patriots at like 65.
Jaguars are at 65 and the Patriots are at minus 60.
I
We're
was gonna
giving
say the
London the
Jags.
best on Sunday.
Oh, what's that? We should bet that.
Jags are -5.
5.5.
I'm surprised Copa didn't put on a card because it's in London.
I don't have it. I don't have any interest in that game.
Yeah, but you always put the London games on.
No, not always. It has to be a worthy game.
I
game's
think you hammer the Jags because they've been over there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. And the Patriots are bad.
Yeah, but May
And
did give them life
Jaguars are
last
bad
week.
too, though.
And now there's
I-
tape on Drake
Doug-
May.
5.5 is
Bro.
not. If it was like 3 or something, maybe, but 5.5.
If the Jags lose, Peterson gets fired, right?
Yeah,
You can't
Doug
lose to.
Peterson
He's already
might
not
not
gonna
be
get
on the
fired.
plane ride back.
They should have fired him this week and made him get a fight by himself back.
It'd be
just
funny
go
if they did the same thing the Jets did: bring him back, then bring him to work, then fire, and then have him escorted out.
I would just say if he loses, he should quit and just go to Paris.
Yeah, just quit.
Amsterdam. What about Amsterdam?
Can't fire me, I quit.
I go to Amsterdam. Amsterdam's a good time.
That whole Jet situation
Watch
was
the
just so
Penguins.
bizarre to me. Like they kept showing Nathaniel Hackett up there in the booth
That one's bizarre. He should just be
doing
fired.
nothing.
They kept showing
And
him.
then, yeah, they just kept flashing at him. He's just sitting there, like, just like with his hands like this. He's like not doing anything.
I
They
like
showed
PFT
the-
saying that he called the Hail Mary play. that was a Hackett special.
Yeah.
That was a McDermott blunder.
I just
Maybe
We're
Rushmore.
gonna put
did too.
Coleman out there from now on. Did you hear he said that?
That's actually not a bad idea. I don't think.
that's not
Didn't
even
they
the
do it
part
He's
to
got
that
the,
start?
he's got the
bugs me. It's
basketball
like,
background.
Do it
Don't
before
you're
it happens.
You're rushing two guys, and then your other defensive ends are guarding the sideline, and you're just giving Rodgers all day to just.
That's
wait
what
for
he
the
does.
receivers to
He's-
get
He,
down
he
there.
knows where to throw it in that spot. Like
The Bills
So
have
make
got
him
to
move
be.
a little bit.
So rush four.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you.
Bring the
He
heat.
knows where to throw it up in the air in the end zone. Is that what you just
Yeah,
said?
I mean,
Yeah, he's the best at throwing Hail Marys ever. That's just a
And the
fact.
Bills are the
That's
worst
You,
at
just-
you know,
covering.
you know how many quarterbacks we've seen
That's
through the
just
years?
luck.
Some of it is, I think, talent though, because there are quarterbacks that are terrible at throwing Hail Marys. We've seen it a lot.
Yeah,
in our
it comes
lives.
up 10 yards short. They throw it on the back of
Yeah.
the end zone.
So I give Rodgers that credit. Like he throws it in
Baker
spots where there's a
Mayfield's
chance.
unlucky because they should have beat us on his Hail Mary last year.
Hit
That's
the guy
right.
in the nuts.
Yeah, that's right.
That's true.
Damn.
That's
Bills are
pathetic.
awful at covering a Hail Mary play.
I mean,
Bills are awful at late game situations.
Yeah,
Another reason why they should fire Sean McDermott.
fire him.
yeah, but they won't.
Just like Salah, drag him off the campus.
Drag him, yeah, through the mud
Yeah,
or snow.
So is
Wait
Carr.
till it snows.
yeah. Slash his tires.
Kill him. All right. That takes us through another week of NFL Crapshooters. So until next week, bet responsibly and go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Bills.
As Brad would say, that this be if they lose this week, it's pathetic.
It is, but I mean,
I mean, you can't
they've
lose
lost
this
the
week.
bad. They've lost the bad teams before. No, you can't lose this week.
They won't.
I mean, even if they lose this week, they could probably still win the division.
Yeah.
They probably still won.
That's what I mean.
Let's just win.
Just
Beat the
win.
Titans.
Who
If you don't beat the Titans, you probably don't deserve to win anything. So
Yeah,
I feel like they usually win
Titans beat the Dolphins
against
last
the
year.
bad teams at home.
Yeah, they beat a playoff
yeah,
team last
helped
year.
us win the division.
except for the
That's true.
Broncos
Dolphins-
last year. Broncos
Dolphins
last
were
year. They
frauds.
lost.
What do the
Yeah.
Dolphins? Dolphins have a bye week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Last
last
week, yeah, they're off.
Yeah, they play the Colts this week.
Who does?
Dolphins.
So that
Oh,
might
so they
be.
don't have a bye week.
No, last week they did.
Last week was.
Oh, last week.
Is Tua coming back?
Next
Yeah.
week's they're supposed to come back next week. You know, if the Dolphins can somehow beat the Colts, they're 3-3, getting their quarterback back. Like I think people were burying the Dolphins. I wouldn't do that just quite yet. To be
I
a
saw
playoff
that-
team.
That the hit Tua's first play back, they should run a quarterback sneaks to prove that he's not scared of nobody.
And they said, "Who's gonna run the next play?" That was the first comment.
That's what Tyreek said.
That's Tyreek Hill said.
Oh yeah, that's what Tyreek said. Yeah, Tyreek said that. Who's gonna run the
Who's
next
gonna
play?
run the
Tyreek has like 12 shows.
That's a good one.
We gotta quit.
I'll give Tyreek that. That was a good one.
Gotta quit talking. Listen to Tyreek Hill. He's not the best decision maker.
That one was. He had a good point on that one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a good one.
I think Tyreek wants out too. He was
It's
posting his memories from like the Chiefs era.
And the
Is
Chiefs
Tua
right
gonna
now,
play
we're
with the
good, bro.
Guardian helmet on?
You should.
Who?
That'll
Does that
be
help?
something. I don't know.
Has-
About the locker room.
I mean, Rap
Yes.
played like he was like free of anything with that
Yeah,
Guardian
he's
cap on.
flying
He was just
around.
all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, do you think since he was wearing it, he's like, oh, I can just fucking go
Yeah,
head
fly
first and do
around,
whatever I
baby.
want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fly around.
Yeah, it's true. All right, boys.
All
Till
right.
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till
See ya.
next week.